What's up, guys? So we're gonna be looking at the Halloween expanded mod. Since Halloween's coming up, I think it's really good to look at this mod, see if it's good for the survival world. So let's start. So it looks like this mod adds 4 new armor types as well as 4 more new armor types. And let's try them all on. So first is we have the clown costume. Let's try this one on. It looks like it does not do a lot of durability, just 3 armor parts, armor bars, and then also you get no shoes, which is whatever, but it does look really, really cool. And yeah, as well in this mod, they add like these cool decor that you can pick up and drop. Like the skull, you have the fist coming out of the ground, you have the candy bucket, you have the dolls, and this is just some of it. There's way more to be added to. As well as you get a scarecrow, which is really, really cool. You can punch it, and yeah, it's just you can put it in your farm or whatever. So now let's try on Slenderman. Let's try this one on. There we go. Let's try it on. And yeah, you know what? Let's make it time set night real quick. Time set night. And yeah, you know what? This looks really scary. You could really prank your friends with these armor types, as well as try the Pennywise. I'm not gonna try on this one because they kind of look the same. So let's try on this one. Once again, these don't really do that much armor. They're more for cosmetics. But yeah, they look really, really cool to try on for Halloween. We also have these two body wrapping suits, which are really, really cool looking, as well as a vampire. So I'm gonna try this one on. This one looks really cool. And it looks like this one actually gives you way more armor than the other ones, having +4, +2, +3, as well as there's 2 new weapons that gets added. You get a scythe, which does 749 attack damage, and a knife that does 5. So let's quickly summon a cow. And it looks like if I stab it with a knife, it'll do half its damage. The knife is obviously not that good of a weapon, but the scythe should just one tap it. And I guess the scythe is like Grim Reaper. I do not know if you can craft it. So let me quickly search up if you can, and it looks like you can't craft it, but it is an item you can find. Probably in your world in like dungeons or maybe like the nether or the end ships, as well as the mod adds enchanted cloth piece and normal cloth piece. How you make the dolls? As you can see, you need the enchanted cloth, and to make that, you need to get cloth, and to make cloth, you just get string and white wool. And it looks like you get the enchanted cloth to make the dolls. There's tons of different dolls you can make. I think you just saw them. And yeah, so it looks like they also added new mobs into this. So let me quickly go in creative, because I don't want to die. So let's spawn this in. Here's the first one. It kind of looks like Steve if he was a zombie and like a killer. And as you can see, this scythe does one tap them, and they do spawn in your world. I think you guys can see them over there, and there's tons more right there. And they replaced the normal mobs, I think. And oh, I kind of just destroyed the other one. Let me quickly grab it. I think it was this. And they spawn in, and it looks like just another killer. Same with all the other ones. They're essentially just the costumes as mobs. And it looks like you can actually, when you kill them, you do get their armors. As you can see, I just got the helmet after killing it. Spawn the other 2. And yeah, those are the mobs. And that is how you get the scythe, by killing the, what is it, the Grim Reaper? Yup, that's how you get the scythe, by killing the Grim Reaper. Really, really cool. And a really cool feature by killing mobs, getting the weapon. As well, they added tons of different pumpkins you can make with the shears and with a cool face. And they also added new types of food. So let's quickly grab all of those. Let's give myself hunger real quick. And let's try all the food. So first we have the ghost marshmallow. And that's half hunger bar, not that good. Next, Monster Eyes. Also a full hunger bar, half pie. That's 4, which actually that's really good for a meal Minecraft. 4 hunger bars. The blood, what is that? Blood tea, I think, did half hunger bar. The balloons looks like they do nothing. They just float in the sky. Really, really cool. And I guess you can hit them too. The candy does half. The candy apple does 2, and the candy corn does a half as well. We go back into creative, and they also added tons of music discs you can find. I'm not gonna play them because I don't know if like any copyright will happen. So you guys can check that out when you review the mod yourselves. And last but not least is going back into survival. They did add tons of new like flowers, as well as poisonous cookies, different types of cookies. So as you can see, really cool. And I don't know if you can bone meal them, so let's try it out. And it looks like you can't, which is unfortunate. And they added tons of new cookies, so they added the spider one, try it out. And nothing really happens. Now the zombie one, once again, nothing happens. And the poisonous one, also nothing happens. I guess it's just like a nice prank you can have. Like, give your friend the zombie cookie, you're gonna be scared, and they're not gonna want to eat it, and it's just fun. And that's it for this Halloween expansion mod. If you want to see more mods, just like those ones I have readied up, let me know in the description, or not the description, the comments, and I can do more mod reviews. Bye bye.